Internet experts are telling me that my reviews aren't legit because I don't do unboxing videos. It's unboxed. Full-scale Bigfoot pretty much started the whole monster truck thing. When I heard that Traxxas came out with a four-wheel drive version, I had to get one. Traxxas licensed the body and all the lettering, so it looks very scale. And the metallic blue paint job is very well done. This is a ready-to-run truck, so it comes with their TQ radio and it gives you everything you need. And you get the very well done instruction manual and literature that comes with all of the Traxxas trucks. This is my Traxxas F-150 rock crawler. I've seen people whining about a difference in scale between the two, and they're both 10 scale, and there's a little bit of difference. I think some people need to lighten up just a little bit. The Bigfoot comes with the clipless body mounting system that should embarrass pretty much everybody else. And there's a bunch of structure inside the body that's going to help support everything because you know we're going to get this thing upside down a whole bunch. These side panels on the body are captured at the chassis and do a couple of things. They keep the body from flapping a whole bunch, but they also give some more support to the body when you get this thing upside down. People are going to figure out how to whack this body from all directions, so a little bit extra support's going to help. The chassis side body mounts for the clipless mounting system are also very tough. This is my third Traxxas car that has this mounting system, and so far none of them even thought about giving up. The transmission can be a soft spot in a four-wheel drive car. Traxxas beefs that up with their heavy-duty Magnum 272 metal gear transmission. This Bigfoot comes with the 3300 kV motor, which gives it plenty of power. And the Traxxas BL2S electronic speed control is also installed at the factory. Even the battery hold-down system shows that they got people at Traxxas that are just thinking every day on how to make their cars a little better. This is way better than having some kind of straps or body pins holding the battery in. The installed Traxxas 2075 steering servo seems just fine for the job. While we're looking at the bottom, notice that the drive shaft is enclosed. Considering what people do with trucks like this, I think that's a good idea. I also like this honeycomb reinforcement of the chassis. We always want the chassis as rigid as we can get it and let the suspension do its work independently. To help deal with all the wheel standing power the Traxxas Bigfoot comes with, they give you this wheelie bar setup. And if you wear the stock wheels off the wheelie bar, they make some aftermarket ones. Because Traxxas knows their customer base, they install the extreme heavy-duty suspension components at the factory. In addition to being tough, all these parts give us a lot more adjustment capability also. In addition to being able to angle the bottom of the shocks out a little further, I think that inside hole is for a sway bar. I'm going to be trying to whiz this thing around my oval track, so a sway bar might not be a bad idea. All four wheels are driven by these heavy-duty slip joint axles. I spent months beating up these axles on my other Traxxas cars, and so far I haven't dinged one of them. Traxxas designed some very Bigfoot-looking wheels and tires for this truck, including the hubs. These wheels do use a slip-in drive pin rather than a hex hub, so you gotta pay attention when you take these things apart. I think this insert on the back of the wheels means that we can use these wheels on other cars and other car wheels on this truck. Or I could be full of crap altogether, but I think in this case I guessed right. And in case you haven't noticed, the heavy-duty theme continues at the wheels for all the suspension there and the hubs. You might find a way to bust one of these things, but it's not going to be easy. And it's reboxed for now. I intended to close with some footage of me thrashing the Bigfoot outside, but weather like this and having to make a whole bunch of wing bags has stopped that for the time being. As soon as this sort of dries out, we'll get the Bigfoot out and shoot some footage of that, so stay tuned.